What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, November 23rd. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are, and then please go sign up at BetMGM. They are the sponsor of this video. If you click the link in the description of this video and head on over to BetMGM, make a qualified bet of $10 on any one of the World Cup games. Pick a team, go with it. As long as someone scores a goal. Doesn't have to be your team, doesn't even have to be the opponent. As long as someone scores a goal, you are getting $200 in free bets. That deal is an absolute no-brainer in my eyes. Now, we round out the bottom of my top 10. Buddy Hield, Reggie Jackson, Jalen Smith, John Collins, and DeJounte Murray on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going Gordon Hayward. Small forward, eligible 6,300, projected for 34. The goal is 41. He is in the optimal lineup 13% of the time. Hayward's played big minutes since his return. I got him in for 35 here, close to a fantasy point per minute. In a interesting matchup against Philadelphia, it is a pace down spot. However, no Tyrese Maxey, no James Harden, no Joel Embiid. It's a much easier matchup than you normally expect. 35 minutes for Hayward, 0.98 fantasy points per minute, 22% usage, 17.5 points, almost 6 boards, 4 assists, and a stock and a half. I didn't expect to see Gordon Hayward make my top 10 today, but I think he looks good with these increased minutes. Next up at number 4, we're looking at TRAE Young. He is point guard eligible, 9,800, projected for 54. The goal's 59. He's in the optimal lineup 14% of the time. This one just looks great. First and foremost, matchup against Sacramento. Defense, awful. Pace, up. They gain 2 possessions over their average. So right away, that looks great. 36 minutes here for TRAE Young, 1.49 fantasy points per minute here in this spot. 35% usage and 32 real points. TRAE Young, no joke. 4 boards, not really his cup of tea. 9 assists, so 32 and 9 as a baseline projection there for TRAE Young. I love it here against Sacramento. Maybe he gets a steal or 2, that would help. But I know the price tag at 9,800 feels a little high, but this matchup is one you want to take advantage of. This price is what you want to take advantage of. Fred VanVleet, shooting guard eligible, 7,800, projected for 44. The goal is 49. He's in the optimal lineup 15% of the time. 37 minutes here for VanVleet, 1.2 fantasy points per minute. We still have no Pascal Siakam, so 24% usage for Fred VanVleet with no Siakam on. 21 real points, 7 assists, 5 boards, 2.5 stocks. It's a slight pace down spot against Brooklyn, but it's also a terrible Brooklyn defense. 2-point game, which means this should be competitive the whole way. You're liable to see Fred VanVleet play 40 minutes. He is not correctly priced at 7,800 for Pascal Siakam being out. Take advantage today. In at number 2, we have TERANCE, MANN, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 3,400, projected for 24.5. The goal is 27. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. We have no Paul George. We have no Kawhi Leonard, which means there's a lot of minutes and usage to go around on this Clippers team. 30 minutes here for TERANCE, MANN, 0.8 fantasy points per minute. 15% usage, 11 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, and a stock. In a pace-up spot, like a pretty big pace-up spot against Golden State, a Warriors team that really isn't very good outside of their starters. Anytime that they don't have their main 5 guys on, they haven't been great this year. I want to take advantage of TERANCE, MANN just stepping into a bigger role at the normal price tag. He's the best value play on the slate so far. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me, this guy right here, at Josh Engleman on Twitter. And then let me know in the comment section, what do you like? What do you dislike for everything that I told you guys? And then what you really need to do is go sign up at BetMGM using the link in the description. Your number 1 contender for today is Shake Milton, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,500, projected for 33.5. The goal is 37.5. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. 34 minutes here for Milton, 0.99 fantasy points per minute. Again, no Maxey, no Harden, no Joel Embiid. All of that looks good. 17 points for Shake Milton, 5.5 assists, almost 5 rebounds, a stock. It's a pace neutral matchup against Charlotte. Charlotte's defense is not very good. And Shake's just, I mean, the easiest way to say this, Shake Milton's still not priced like he's the starting point guard of the Philadelphia 76ers. After this game, everybody's still going to be out. Maybe you get Joel Embiid back, but everybody's still going to be out. You're going to see Shake Milton's price jump by like $1,000. Then it'll be warranted. But for now, he's your number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, November 23rd. FanDuel version's around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win that money. We are back again Friday morning for another edition of the Contenders. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody.